Dear all, a few days ago, the Union Minister for Education had given a statement that learning would be better at the school level if the teaching was through their mother tongue. This was raised as a question to me in the classroom. My prompt reply was that whatever be the medium of instruction, the student should understand what is being taught. If the student does not understand what is the purpose of teaching, if the student does not understand where is the question of learning, language does not count. It is teaching. Effective teaching leads to perfect learning. See, it is a pathetic fact that even in underdeveloped towns, two or three metric and metric higher secondary schools are being opened with only commercial motive, just to make money. They have opened schools everywhere without any kind of care whether the students understand anything through their teachers. I cannot blame the teachers because the present generation of teachers are like that. See, language is in state politics. As a result, we do not have proficient teachers who could teach in some other language, especially in English. English teaching should be understood by the student. See, I was in the field of education. I have got an experience of over 35 years. During my 17 years of experience as a teacher, we had, that means all the teachers who worked with me had a healthy competition of who made their students understood the class. That was a healthy competition among us. As a result, the students who studied under us had better learning because our English was planned so that the student could interpret our English. That is essential. And I was a principal of a school for over 14 years. There also, I was particular about whether the student understood the English way of teaching. That is important. During my tenure as the principal, I used to be in constant rounds and I would just hear and observe what is being taught in every classroom, whether it is KG class or plus 2 class. I would be observing how the teaching went on in the classroom. When I found that the teaching was not effective and the students showed a face that they could not interpret anything at all, I would gain entry into the classroom and sit among the students and request the teacher to continue teaching. When I found the teacher dumbfounded because of my presence, I myself would take the book and start teaching. And my teaching, I am declaring proudly, was enjoyed by the students and they would clap hands for me. I would call the teacher personally after the class was over and inform the teacher to prepare better so that the student could enjoy whatever be the language in which the teacher teaches. When a teacher teaches through English, her responsibility is double to make the student understand the context. At the same time, the language used should be in such a way that the student interprets. Interpretation is essential. See, I know pretty well that I had a physics teacher, and that physics teacher had a very rich experience. Her problem was that she could memorize everything. In plus 1, plus 2 book, she would memorize everything and she would teach in the classroom. If any student raised a question in the middle, her memory would be disturbed and she would stop abruptly, cursing the student, and she would start the class again because she had no proficiency to continue from where she had left. So, this is happening in most of the cases. So, the appeal now is to the teaching fraternity. When you are teaching through English, see that your preparation is responsive. And please understand that the students to whom you are teaching have no English background at all. At home, nobody talks to them in English. Even to do their homework, they had to depend on private tuition masters. So, the teachers who are teaching in English should be responsible to prepare better so that their language is easy for the students to understand, so that the student could interpret and enjoy their classes. See, once when learning is enjoyable, suddenly knowledge becomes complete and the student becomes really resourceful. Have a good day.